I love it when you talk dirty.
You work in like new plans, like how do you
like
so
how do
like
you
she's
introduce
throwing
them?
you a
Okay.
fucking curveball,
Right.
Like I always say lots of fucking communication. You know what I mean? Like, say for instance, you guys have a plan to, y'all are saving money, y'all are honing in, y'all are, you know what I mean? You guys have doubled down on finances or whatever the fuck you guys are doing. And she's like, babe, I really need this vacation. I really need this. We've been working so fucking hard the last 6-7 months. I really need a break. I really da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? How you work that, I don't know. Like, how do you work that in? Can you work that in? That's when you sit and you have those hard conversations. That's when you pull out the fucking numbers. Right. That's when you get to like, okay, well, look at the bank account. Let's look at your bank account. How much have you brought in today? How much have I brought in? How much can we bring in to where we can save up to get to that, to this specific destination? And you have to really like break it down all the way fucking down to see how it's going to work into the big picture, because that's what really matters.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what this flighty decision that just came out of fucking nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, it really hones into
everything
that we've been trying to build, because you have this feeling out of nowhere.
That's where the initial be like, what the hell? Like, come out. And I'm having to catch her. Like, Jesus Christ.
I could have sworn we was just,
it's like a $3,000, bitch.
Camry.
It reminds me of when Dave Chappelle has like, he's like trying to hide his money when he finally marries Oprah. He's like, fuck. But it's like, you know, how does it work into the bigger picture? And do you have a bigger picture in your relationship? What is that bigger picture? Have you talked to your partner about what that bigger picture is?
Should the woman come fully prepared with the plan? Because what I've run into is the idea without the plan.
Both of them
and then you got to figure out the rest.
It depends on where you're trying to
be like, wait, what?
It depends on the type of woman that you found.
That's true too.
You know what I mean? Did you find another entrepreneur?
Mm-hmm.
Did you find somebody that you can bring on and you can hand over tasks? You know that they're going to get done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or did you find somebody who's just going to tag along and have a good time?
Okay.
And that's another thing too. Like no,
I want to hear it. I need to hear it.
Communication is important too, and that's another thing. Like, if y'all got goals and plans that y'all set personally, that's the other danger of telling like family and friends everything, because it's like, if y'all already moved past that, y'all came up with a plan, y'all at a family dinner, or y'all at a function, and then you think some shit just between you and your partner, and then family and friends start bringing up personal. You're like, damn, bitch, I thought this was between us.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they knew.
Everybody know everything,
like,
but friends be even worse. He be ready to steal on somebody.
And why the fuck do this person
How he know
about that?
Fuck you get it.
How he know?
Yeah, and I feel like that could cause arguments as well. That's why I'm not big on
energetically. It'll throw everything off.
Yeah, that's why I'm not big on
energy-wise,
telling
absolutely.
family and friends everything, or just certain things, because I don't want it to be awkward situations like that. And like, we set personal goals and personal accomplishments that we want for ourselves, and I shared that with the wrong person. They can bring it up at the wrong time, and
make it happen.
our shit don't feel so sacred anymore. It's like,
it's
our
not.
relationship was on Front Street, and it creates trust issues. It's like, now it fucks up the communication between you and your partner, because you don't feel safe even expressing certain shit, because you don't know who the fuck him or her is gonna go tell now. It's like, damn, I thought I was in a safe space telling you this, and now this fell in the wrong hands, and this person's talking to me about shit they shouldn't even fucking know, and that really rubs me the wrong way.
You are out of my life,
because now I'm the type of person, right? If somebody trying to judge me for something I'm not doing, and they come to me wrong, I'm gonna start pointing out, like, nigga, how can you even come to me when you're not even doing X, Y? Like, I'm the wrong person to do that shit with. I start pointing out, I'm a Virgo, I start pointing out flaws. I know what I'm saying? I'm like surgical with the shit. Like, you ain't about to come try to clean out my closet. Your closet fucked up.
Right.
Like, it's not about to do it. You got, it's Halloween every month. You got a whole bunch of skeletons. Like, don't play with me.
No, I'm the same way.
That's why I feel like it's also, we should be strategic in what you do share with friends and family. I do understand you want to vent, but I'm trying to push for more black people to get therapy, man, and get professional help. It's just a safe space, because like, at least you know the information is in the right hands and it's confidential, and they kind of know how to deal with that information you tell them. friends. You don't know if they healed or unhealed.
Right.
You don't know what their hidden
Taking
agenda.
a run,
That's
taking
why
a
they compare
run.
on your weakness. Like, oh, you can be miserable with me now. We can be friends again. That's their version of
Or
friendship.
your misery could be their misery, and they could take it and be the reason why they're not successful in their life. So they could be like, "Oh, I'm mad because
It's your fault.
so and so did to so and so."
Lashing out.
Who gives a damn about so and so and so and so?
Got nothing to do with you.
It ain't got nothing to do with you. So like
Shonda said, she get her ass ate every night. Why you not eat my ass every night?
Okay,
Bitch,
but
I ate
that's
a steak.
different. Maybe she want her ass ate. Maybe she want her ass ate. That's different though. She just want to.
She got a point, though.
That's your diet. Like, so in that hot too, you eat Flaming Hots.
She wanna
That's
like,
the rest of
tongue
me.
up
Get
the
everybody
butt.
my
it's a twang every time I go down there. That's why. It's a twang every time.
Yeah, the Philly cheesesteak from the gas station.
He said, "I smell what you eat every night."
I'm
The
still
fuck I beat
vouching
your
for
ass
like certain shit people should feel accountable for.
Oh, yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like if you're being verbally abusive or emotionally abusive or any type, I do feel like there's a certain amount of communal accountability that you have to take. And if you don't want to face that accountability, then don't fucking be that way. But now going and telling like, oh, he didn't take the motherfucking trash out today, and blah, 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 like that's on a whole other level. But it's just like, now if you're being a certain amount of fucked up, don't tell somebody, oh, you shouldn't be telling so and so my business and woo 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 woo. Nah, you know what I mean? You're gonna catch this accountability. Where you're gonna catch this accountability.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah,
ahead.
I disagree with that one because who's giving me the accountability?
That's
That-
true too.
I mean,
right, and that's what
but
I'm
that's
saying.
a
If
choice.
you're
Like-
again, if
but
you're,
again,
you got,
that's
if it
a
ain't
shit.
the right one,
Right,
like,
you
if
should-
you not your shit, your right that's not in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just
Come
depends
on,
on
please,
your
'cause I
tribe. You know what I
work
mean? And
hard,
that's like
yeah.
if you have a good tribe. You know
Right,
what I mean?
like,
If you have a good tribe
they
of
might have a
people,
bad day. If somebody try to come to me with try to teach me some
or
shit,
try to
and
treat
I
me
know
bad
their-
because
yeah,
you feel like
and their shit is not all lined up.
it's like let's have a conversation.
Yeah, like, no, we gonna heal each other then. At that
Yeah,
point, like, it
and
ain't about
now,
just be me.
it's me and you
Like,
now.
Now you got yourself in the trap. It's
Right.
gonna be-
Absolutely. So that's where it's like
Yeah.
when it comes to accountability, I'm all for it because nobody takes accountability these days.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
tough.
rare. It's very
It's
rare
rare.
to see somebody just take accountability for every one of their actions. And I'm not even perfect, so it's like when you do have a good group of people who can check you for that, that's important. But
And you
they
take
have
the
to have
you gotta
that
take
trust.
the ego and pride out.
Yeah, the ego and pride, but to
Gotta
take your
put that
ego and
shit
pride
over there.
out
Yeah.
and be humble, you gotta trust the process of whatever you're going through. And if you don't trust these people, you're not gonna trust that process. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Yeah,
So
preach, man.
I'm really big on that on the friends and family. Like I understand you gotta vent and get certain things out, but watch who you tell and what you're telling.
That part.
Be
Because
strategic and calculated.
it's got to be calculated because
Every
we have
step.
to still be able to have great. What people don't, I think, respect and sometimes understand is energies and how they can be thrown off so quickly and how that can throw off your mentality and your momentum in whatever you're doing. So you could be it could be not that big of a deal, but your whole business is out there and it's uncomfortable for you, and you got to keep going back into
Defending
this uncomfortable
yourself
and be defensive and
Defending your
and feel
reputation.
like you're not being accepted for who you are in this one space.
Yeah.
That could throw
Just
off every
trying.
space,
I
other
agree.
space you're going into.
Yeah.
And I've been there, and I had to get more empowered with myself and
Yeah.
self-worth on the strength of I don't have to go in those rooms if that's how they're gonna if those rooms are gonna feel like those.
Like people
I
just
don't
gotta
need to
have.
be here.
Yeah, man. People
Nah,
just gotta have.
good.
People just gotta. People just gotta have common sense. If you know one of your friends were going through fucked up relationship shit, you know what I'm saying? They getting disrespected. You know they deserve better, and you
Ooh,
go
I
to
got a
them
better
for
question,
and
too.
you go to them for relationship advice on what you should do with your relationship. How the fuck you think if they scarred from their relationship, they
How they
still
gonna
in a
make you
toxic
better?
ass relationship, and you ask them, hey, what should I do in my relationship? What the fuck you think is gonna come out that person's mouth? People will still go to a person who's fucked up in a fucked up situation. You asking them what you should do
Let
in
'em
your
go.
fucked up situation.
Yep.
It's like how do that make sense?
Get a fucked up answer
Yeah.
and use it.
It's like, oh, bet I want to be in a fucked up situation like you. Bet
Yeah.
we lit, nigga. We
Now
lit. Like, we
I got a
here
better question. What